Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas and Mack Center for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights between Sonny Liston and Big George Foreman. Liston's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread, but he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. George Foreman's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
In the middle corner, with a record of 50 wins, including 39 knockouts and 4 defeats, from St. Louis, Sonny the Big Bear Liston. His adversary, with a record of 76 triumphs, with 68 knockouts and 5 losses, by way of Marshall, Big George Foreman.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. What does the boxer have to be very aware of in terms of how he can get himself into trouble when he faces a brawler?
Well, there's a couple areas that the boxer really has to be on his P's and Q's. One, don't get trapped on the ropes, because then you're allowing the brawler to have exactly the place he wants. Also, when you're stepping away, and you're going to be going away from a strong guy, don't step away naked.
And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
Oh, a good right hand by George Foreman. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. A piercing uppercut by George Foreman. Nice work, the left hand to the head. A little head hunting with the right. Halfway through this round.
I shake it off.
Oh, and they decide to trade there.
You need to keep the head moving.
Teddy, you buy a ticket to a George Foreman fight. Clearly you want to see one thing.
Yeah, you want to see a knockout, and you're going to see power. And you know you're going to see the ability to catch somebody on both ends, because as dangerous as Foreman is, and as intimidating as he can be on the offensive end, he can be exploited that much on the defensive end. He leaves himself open.
Oh, that's a big hook right there. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
Keep your head moving.
There's that proficient jab by George Foreman. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by George Foreman. Good right hand. Liston's got to deal with a cut cheek. 10 seconds remaining in this round.
Every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, all right? Don't go straight in. Give a little feint first. Okay, listen, I need you to throw 3 punches. Combination.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and take those shots. You understand me?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. George Foreman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. A flush hook scores well for him. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Liston's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Nice work.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Oh! Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Liston's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
That right hand serving him well. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
That was not well targeted by George Foreman. He is staggered and stumbling. Good block there by George Foreman. Big George Foreman, originally from Marshall, Texas, where as a youth, Teddy, he was involved in a lot of street fights. I mean, he had a reputation as the kind of guy that you didn't mess with out and about.
You know, we've had a lot of fighters that have come out that route. Boxing has turned a lot of young men who were in trouble on the streets, turned them into not only world champions, but, you know, world champions as people that could serve society. Foreman is one of those young men.
Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Liston's left landing well.
Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
You got any more of these? I'll do one.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry, all right? I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up. Keep working.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets
solid. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Foreman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Able to dismiss that body shot. And now we got a fight. Big shot there. And he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
Stops the fight. George Foreman's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
By way of knockout, your winner, George Foreman.
Boxing writers are going to have a field day with this early knockout, Teddy. Praising one guy and tons of criticism is going to be targeted on his opponent.
Yeah, two ways you could criticize his opponent. One is that obviously his technique was not right, and that came from training camp. But the other is more directed to his corner that they didn't warm him up right. I mean, he came out cold. There was no sweat on him, and he got starched.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.